Hey, this is Zolita and welcome to Magic Mondays. Today we are going to be talking about candle magic and candle color associations. And I'm going to be teaching you a little bit about which color candle is good for which kinds of spells. In case you haven't seen any of my other videos or you don't really know what candle magic is, just a little refresher. Candle magic is one of my favorite ways to do a spell, and you essentially pick a candle color and you can carve signs or runes or words or anything that has to do with what you want to manifest into your candle, and then you go through with the spell. If you want to see how to do a candle magic spell, you can head over to my other video, which was a breakup spell that I did recently. I'll definitely do more candle magic spells in the future, but that's the one that I have up on my channel right now. The candles that I'm going to be showing you guys today are the smaller, they're kind of like 1-day candles. So they're really good if you don't want to do like a full big 7-day candle that will be burning for a week. So the first color candle we are going to be talking about is red. So the color red is ruled by the planet Mars, which is all about energy and control and fire, basically. Red candles are really good for spells that have to do with anything really physical energy and motivation and stimulating physical love too, because planet Mars is also about sexuality and sex drive. So red candles would be a good candle for that. I think red is also just really good for getting a fire in your belly if you like have a goal and there's something that you want to do but you haven't really put it into action yet and you need that motivation to put it into action. I'd say a red candle is really good for that. Pink candles are good for everything that has to do with love, and not just love in the typical sense of the word with other people, also self-love and healing from past relationships, healing from breakups, or trying to release any sort of emotional wounds to the heart, or bringing in love into your life. And they're ruled by the planet Venus. And again, it doesn't have to be romantic love. It can be friendship love, any kind of love that you would like to bring into your life. Pink candles are good for that. Orange candles are, I'd say, along with green, orange are the candles that I use the most because they have to do with creativity and success. So for all of you artists out there or anybody in creative fields that want to have success in the project that you're doing and trying to manifest, orange candles are definitely your friend. Orange is ruled by the planet Mercury, which is the planet of communication, which is why it makes sense for artists to be working with orange candles. Orange is just good for intellectual stimulation. So if I am working on a new video or a new song and I want to have help having ideas, creative ideas, I use an orange candle. Orange candles are also good for luck. I definitely like to light orange candles when I'm about to release a new project or any kind of area I feel like I need some sort of luck in. The next one is yellow. Yellow is ruled by the sun and has a lot to do with happiness and peace and joy. It's also good for confidence building. If you want to build confidence and self-assuredness, doing spell work with a yellow candle might be helpful for you. The next candle is everyone's favorite, green, because it is the money color and the money candle. Green is also ruled by Venus. I mean, I use it mostly to do money manifestation and also just success manifestation. It's definitely the color of prosperity and luck and finances. It's definitely a good candle to use when you have an idea that you really want to come to fruition. And if that happens to be an idea that might bring you some sort of wealth or prosperity, green is a great candle for both of those things. So I use green candles a lot. So blue is ruled by the planet Neptune, and it has a lot to do with peace. I don't use blue candles a lot, but I feel like maybe I should. I haven't found a lot of reasons to work with blue yet. Blue would be a good candle to work with if you just went through a big change and you need help adjusting to that change and you're looking for some sort of peace and tranquility. maybe a sense of comfort in home. Maybe you're moving into a new home. I'd say blue is a good color to work with for that. It's also a good candle for stress. If you are stressed and you need to relax, blue is a good candle for that. And a good candle to help you adapt to change. And it's also a good protection candle. So if you are feeling like you need some protection, I'd say blue candle is a good candle light for that. If you're about to travel and you're stressed about it, or if you're about to do something that you feel nervous about, blue candle is a great candle to light for protection. Purple. So purple is another candle that I really like to work with along with the orange candle, because it also has to do with prosperity and creativity and power. Purple is ruled by the planet Jupiter. Has a lot to do with power and ambition. So if you are trying to be an artist or someone in the public eye, and you want to be well respected in whatever it is that you're doing, and want to be seen in a certain way, I'd say purple is a really good candle to work with. It's also a good candle for justice. Maybe you have a court case or contracts are being signed and you need help swaying it your way. Purple would be good. The last two that I have with me are black and white. So black is ruled by Pluto, and black is really good for letting go of anything. So black absorbs negative energy, and it's good for if you've just had a really big loss in your life and you need to let go of that and move on. Black is a really good color for that. It's good for uncrossing or banishing spells. So if there is somebody in your life that's giving you a hard time and you want to do an uncrossing spell and you want that person to stop being in your life as much or to not cross you, I'd say using a black candle is the way to go. And if you want to banish any negative energies in the room, any spirits, if you are dealing with that, black is also a good candle to use. White is ruled by the moon, and it is a great candle for house blessings. That's what I've used white for in the past. For purity, if you want to start things on a new foot, if you're turning a new leaf, if you are changing jobs. Basically just want to clear any stagnant energy and want to kind of start over. White is really good for that. Brown candles are also used. I do not have a brown candle with me right now. I've actually never worked with brown. They say that brown is good for any magic that has to do with the earth, good for separations, and if you want to separate from your current partner or there is some sort of partnership in your life that needs some separation, brown would be good for that. And it's also good for legal magic. Once you've decided what color you want to use for your spell, and you can use two, you can combine colors. Like I said, I like to combine purple and orange. Once you figure out the candle color that you want to use, then you can go ahead and start carving things into it. You can carve runes, you can carve astrological signs, you can carve words, you can carve symbols that are personal to you. So I always carve Cult of Girl symbols into mine. And then if you have any oils, you can dress them with oils. And if you are, when I say dress them, I mean rubbing them. I mean, if you're doing a candle spell that has to do with letting go of something, you're going to dress it with your fingers going up. And if you are doing a candle spell to manifest something, then you're going to dress it with fingers going down. That's pretty much it. I will put a link to a list of runes and their meanings below so you guys can check that out and start using symbols and runes in your candle magic. Let me know how it goes for you guys and what else you want to see from me. I hope you guys learned something, and I will see you next week on Magic Mondays. Bye.